Hey guys, it's Nate, aka TheFutAccountant. Welcome back to the channel. It seems like EA is finally going to do it. We have been needing evolutions that give 2 playstyle pluses in this game for a while, and evidently the wait for those Evos ends today. We have news of a 2 playstyle plus center attacking mid Evo, but my question is, what will that second playstyle plus be? Will it be good or will it be mid? Now, of course, today brings the Knockout Royalty promo into FC26. We finally move on from the Future Stars promo into hopefully something that is better. We have official stats for the full team coming in packs today and that Chiellini SBC. We'll talk about that. That's dropping today. Plus, we have a really interesting set of tournaments that we've seen now in the game for a little while that all start today. And there's some very interesting requirements for the squads we have to use and very interesting rewards from what we can see in game. Let's discuss, guys. If you're excited for a promo Friday, drop a thumbs up to the video, hype the video, and subscribe if you are new. Now let's start things off by looking back at yesterday's final day of Future Stars. The 2-week promo comes to an end. I think some might say gladly it comes to an end. But yesterday's content actually did bring a couple of interesting things. I would say this Evo is actually a pretty solid Evo as well. It's repeatable twice, and it's only max 86, but the playstyles that you get from this and the nice dribbling boost actually turns out to be a nice Evo here. You got +5 dribbling up to 89. You got rapid base, rapid plus, then technical first touch, trickster, game changer, and press proven play styles for, again, a max 86 rated card, and going up +1 overall to an 87, or whatever rating you're putting in, it goes up +1 overall. But this is really good for the play styles, specifically the rapid and the rapid plus. That's why I put it on my Bobby Charlton here, because he needed the rapid base play style. He has quick step, but now he gets quick step and rapid, and he gets +2 dribbling up to 89. That's worth a +1 overall in my opinion. Most of the max 86 Evos recently have been heavily downvoted on Futbin because, let's face it, we're all wanting Evos for 87 and 88 rated cards because those are the cards that we have right now that we want to Evo, and Evos have felt behind the curve. But this one's almost 50% upvoted because the upgrade is actually pretty solid. So I wanted to mention that one because the Ball Is Mine Evo is actually pretty decent. Now, yesterday's SBCs, besides one SBC, really weren't that decent. We started things off with a Player of the Month, Olise. Man, if you had the Team of the Year Olise SBC done and already in your club, this one you're not even considering. And most people probably who wanted Olise did that Team of the Year one, and this one, still with a 3-star weak foot, does have 2 playstyle pluses and has some okay base playstyles. But just, nah, like that's not a great SBC unless you're card collecting for a Bayern squad or for a French squad or something like that. This is probably one you're going to skip. 5 squads, 210,000 coins. Just not really worth doing. Also, the Giacorli SBC we had yesterday, I think most people would put this card in that same category, just not worth doing. Also a 3-star weak foot. Center mid and cam, has some decent stats and does have pretty good playstyles. But even for a super cheap price of 32,000 coins, I don't want to put my 83 rateds in here right now. I'd rather put my 83 rateds in other SBCs because, man, it's kind of difficult to get fodder. We also had marquee matchups yesterday to round out the just mid SBCs there. The good SBC was the 83/14. Now, we were expecting this to drop, and it did. And the best part is, it's not any more expensive than the 83/10. It is an 84 squad with an inform. And guys, the best trick to get this done every single day, if you don't have a lot of fodder, like my club right now is completely wiped, you do this SBC one time, and what you pack from it once, you put into it in the next one, because you're getting 14 cards back. So you're turning in 11 cards to the next SBC, right? Plenty of those 83s and 84s. Hopefully you get an inform from doing one of these, and then you're good to go. Just rinse that inform back in, and then you put in your 83s and 4s, and you should be good to go. Now, it's not always that easy, but with the extra players, I was finding it yesterday. After I did the first one, I was almost able to completely do the second one with the contents of that first pack. So that's one way that makes the 83/14 just a little bit easier, and that's a must complete SBC. Bigger pack, same price. We love that. Now, of course, all the other upgrade packs that we were looking to see refreshed yesterday, well, not all of them, but most of them were extended. They actually never expired and had to be refreshed. A couple hours before content, we noticed that the daily bronze, silver, gold, and mixed league and premium mixed league upgrade packs were simply just extended for another 28 days. The 85 or the 85 to 87 pack, that's the one. Requires an 83 squad, but it's an 85 to 87 pack. This one also extended as well for another 27 days. But the one SBC that we lost out of all the upgrade packs yesterday that did not refresh or come back at all was the Winter Provisions pack. And man, that Winter Provisions pack was actually so big because it just gave you a bunch of golds that you could put into the Team of the Year crafting upgrade or into 81 plus player picks over the last week, 2 weeks. Like, since it was released, that SBC was so nice just to give you a little bit of extra fodder and chance at maybe packing a promo card from these player picks and these upgrade packs in this part of the game. So it's unfortunate that that has not been refreshed. Hopefully it would come out maybe again, but for right now, it is more difficult to get enough gold rares even. Like, I haven't done my 80 plus player picks, the 80 plus 4 of 10 player picks that refresh every day, because your boy's out of gold commons now because I had to put them into Team of the Year crafting upgrades, which, by the way, this SBC expires today. Adios to the Team of the Year crafting. What a great SBC that was. I had to put them in there so I could get enough 83s and 4s to go do my 85 times 3s. And that's, of course, why you take a look at the fodder market and see that 84s did move very, very well yesterday. Now, we're going to talk about fodder and those prices a little bit later, but let's continue the conversation of yesterday's content. You may have noticed in opening some of those 83 by 14s that you were packing new versions of Joao Cancelo, Cascarino, Ter Stegen transfer cards were updated yesterday. We got a Conor Gallagher Spurs in here. We've got a Adama Traore West Ham, Daniel Malin Roma. So this is, of course, nice for those of you that are trying to Evo these players that have currently transferred to new clubs in the winter window. There's probably still more of these that are yet to come out, but EA added a whole bunch of them yesterday, multiple pages of these cards. So if there's a card that you're looking for that is just transferred, make sure you look on Futbin, the new players tab for that. Now, probably the biggest piece of content from yesterday on Thursday was the news that EA has finally fixed Finesse shot, guys. The update, if you haven't noticed it, I just downloaded it when I logged into console here a little bit ago. It is here. Yesterday, EA posted early in the day that they were going to be dropping the 1.4.3 version of this game to address the issue where finesse shots were taken sometimes unexpectedly slow. And that was exactly what they said. And that was the only thing they said they were going to change with this small update. And just maybe a couple of hours ago, saw the notification, saw people tweeting about it, and now saw it for myself in game that the update is live. So finesse shots should be back to normal. My question is, what else is going to go wrong? And to answer that question already, we saw something that was going wrong yesterday after Division Rivals rewards, and that was the fact that Manager Live, player, and club's objectives were not counting SP, and they were not counting your objective progress at all after Rivals rewards yesterday. Now, some people have been responding to me on Twitter saying that it now is counting, but just double check that before you go put a bunch of time into player career or manager career to try to get XP and SP and level up in the season pass. Just double check that your progress is counting. But again, allegedly now it is, and EA even tweeted a couple of hours ago saying that they're investigating another thing, the companion app, people not being able to access the FC Hub as a part of the companion app there. So a lot of broken things recently. Hopefully there are no broken things after this latest update, finally bringing the finesse shots back to their full power. That took a little over a week for them to do that. I mean, that is a bit of a long kind of problem there, to be honest. It took them that long to fix that, but it does look like it's good to go now, and that is very nice, especially with Weekend League and a whole lot of gameplay for the Knockout Royalty promo ahead of us. And we got to look at those tournaments, but first, let's talk about Knockout Royalty because we have the full team leaked. And guys, honestly, it looks like today's content and this promo in general could cook. Like, it really does. This looks to be a step up and a step in the right direction after what we've had during Future Stars with the leaks that we do have and just the way this promo looks. You know, sometimes you can just look at a card design and you can look at some of the content around the menus and be like, okay, this is going to cook. This kind of gives those vibes. But let's talk about it, guys. We got the official icons and heroes that are leaked to be coming into packs today with official stats here. Want to zoom in on this one just to roll through things real quick. Mia Hamm, Gerd Muller, Iniesta, Schellin, CC Jones getting a card. Gerard, Haji, Hurst, new icon, right? Dunga, new icon. Rijkaard with a Patrick Kluivert dynamic image. Interesting. We've got Bierhoff, Solskjaer, Dirk Kuyt, Honus, and Mackay as well. A lot of new icons and heroes being added in here. We've got 5, technically, 2 new icons. 6, sorry, you have 6 new ones, 2 new icons, and 4 heroes. One of the heroes is going to be an SBC, but there's going to be a lot of cards in packs. That's a lot of heroes and icons right there. And then we've also got the full team of regular players, promo cards coming into packs as well. Vinny Jr., Rodri, Enzo, Kvaratskhelia, and Kai Havertz leading the charge there. I still cannot get over this Griezmann. That Griezmann card is unreal. Miedema looks pretty good. And then, of course, Van de Ven looks crazy. Marta looks good. And then you got a lot of cards in here that, you know, only one playstyle plus for Ben Davies, for Bruno Guimaraes, and for Ferland Mendy don't look the best, but especially for Ferland Mendy, there's Evo potential there as a quick step plus card with 91 pace and 90 physical. Davies does look good. He's got quick step plus as well. And even Bruno Guimaraes with the incisive doesn't look too bad. So there doesn't seem to be a lot of like fodder in here. And I'd have to wonder, are there going to be a few more cards added to this team? We do not know yet, but I'm saving a couple of packs today to be completely honest, because after packing Wilson Odobert finally yesterday, it's just like, I mean, I'm going to save a little bit of hype for today just to see what we get and maybe complete or start to complete one of the SBCs that we get today, because currently my club is just in the mud, like I mentioned, because, man, I mean, it's hard to get a lot of fodder right now on this game. Now, speaking of SBCs, the leak that we talked about yesterday with the Chiellini, well, we've got more news about it, and we know that he is coming today. I think it was ASY Foot Trader who tweeted out that he was going to be dropped today on this game. I didn't have that tweet pulled up, but this is our player SBC, at least one of the player SBCs that we're expecting today. Official stats, 82 pace, 94 defending, and 93 physical. A lot of people are looking at this card, seeing amazing defense and physical stats, seeing amazing playstyle pluses. Like, honestly, does it get much better than intercept and bruiser? I don't know if it does. Maybe quick step and intercept for a center back would be good. Hopefully this Chiellini has quick step base. It might not fit him technically, but we'll see what base play styles he does have. A lot of people are looking at the 82 pace and they're saying, Nate, this card doesn't look good because the pace and the dribbling even are very, very low. But I do have to say, if this Chiellini with 80 pace is a card that pros have used, even this card with 78 pace is one that pros have used earlier on this year. And of course, the number one comparison right now to this Chiellini card that's coming out is this Vidic, right? This Vidic is 1.9 million coins. He only has one playstyle plus. He also has 82 pace. And I don't think this Chiellini is going to be this expensive because this card is very, very overpriced because he's rare out of packs and very hyped up by pros. But with this being maybe not as crazy as we thought it was going to be, but still very, very good, I hope this SBC comes in under 1 million coins today. I really do, because I think that's where it should be. It could be more. I hope it's not. I hope it's like 800 to 900,000 coins. That would make it decently craftable for a card that maybe you try out the loan version of first. That's one thing you can always do with these icons, is if you don't want to commit to the full SBC, you can, of course, go ahead and do like a loan version. And I really, really hope that there's one of those for Chiellini today before you take the plunge in on maybe a 900,000 coin SBC and test them out for you can test them out for yourself for sure to see, are you okay with that 82 pace? So I still think this SBC can be very, very good because it's Chiellini. Those are crazy defending and physical stats. And like some people in game have said that Chiellini doesn't actually feel that slow, nor does this Vidic. So we'll just have to see the base play styles and the price for that card to really determine if it's worth doing for us. But I'm very tempted to start chipping away at this because that is a center back that I think I would like to use for a long period of time. Now, the other leaked SBC is the Gilberto Silva card here. He's got Anticipate Plus, Jockey Plus, very high defense and physical, kind of low passing and dribbling for my liking, at least. I know that playstyles matter more than stats, at least still right now. But that looks a little underwhelming to me. FIFA Trading Romania says that he should be similarly priced to Big Meeks. And if you remember, the Big Meeks SBC was coming in right around the 520,000 coin mark. So let's say that Gilberto Silva is like 450 to 500,000 coins. Still, for me, I think I would prioritize Chiellini over him. But if you're an Arsenal fan, that's probably a card that you want to get crafted. We just don't exactly know when he's going to be coming out. EA did tweet the official card for Gilberto Silva and the other heroes that are coming out today. We just don't exactly know if he's coming today with Chiellini, but it is known that Chiellini should be our Promo Friday SBC. But it's not the SBCs that are kind of garnering the hype heading into today's content. Because, guys, for honestly what seems like weeks now, we've been asking EA for 2 Playstyle Plus Evos. I know we've had the Future Stars Academy. For me, this doesn't quite count. It does, but also it doesn't. We were hoping to see 2 Playstyle Plus Evolutions of Team of the Year, and I still cannot believe that we didn't even have 2 Playstyle Plus Evo during Team of the Year, but we didn't. And it looks like we're finally not having to wait anymore, guys. That's what the leakers are saying, is that regular 2 Playstyle Plus Evolutions, more than 1, are coming to Ultimate Team soon. He said finally the wait is over. And right after Foot Police and the other leakers started posting this, we had a leak from Mohaps telling us that this is a max 87 evolution that gives 2 Playstyle Pluses for the center attacking mid position. He said Cruyff and Zico both fit. Of course, on this news and on this leak, these cards started to fly. Cruyff was 580,000 coins yesterday. Now he's upwards of 630,000 coins. Zico is up a good bit. I actually flipped one yesterday when the leak was posted on Twitter. Went and bought one real quick. He jumped up, sold him for a quick flip profit. Other 87 rated cams like this Griezmann, he was 39,000 coins yesterday, up to 47k. There's probably many other cards that are starting to rise. Guys, the best advice I can give you is sell it in the hype, because we don't know what this boost is going to look like. I would imagine this is leaked before the content drop today, as most of the Evos are on Friday. Friday morning, Friday midday, we get leaks and news about what's going to be dropping on Friday night. So definitely look into that, because what really matters is the second Playstyle Plus. Like when I look at my Bobby Charlton here, he's already got Power Shot Plus. He should, unless there's extra requirements here, fit the evolution today. If they give him Incisive Plus, I'm there. If it's Finesse Plus, I'm freaking there. But I feel like it's more likely for one of the first Playstyle Plus Evos, second Playstyle Plus Evos that we get of the year, to maybe not be as crazy. Like you even look at the Academy cards, right? Most of the chains that you create just by using the Future Stars Academy Evos aren't giving you 2 of the best Playstyle Pluses for that player in that position. Like you could get Jockey and Anticipate, which is good, but not really Intercept Plus. Or you could get, what was it for my striker? I could get Technical and Finesse, but I couldn't get Finesse and Low Driven, or Rapid and Finesse. So still, with these first 2 Playstyle Plus Evos, I gotta wonder if EA is gonna hold back a little bit. And I'm just so curious to see as well today with this evolution, how does EA do some of the specific boosts? Like, how do they structure the Evo? If your card like Cruyff already has 1 Playstyle Plus, does the Evo give you the first Playstyle Plus up to 2? Or does it only give you the second Playstyle Plus because the first one in the Evo is limited at maximum 1 and the second one's maximum 2? I'm just really curious, because we haven't had Evos like that this year, to see how EA structure things. Because, guys, this is the first 2 Playstyle Plus regular Evo, and maybe there's more to come, as Foot Police mentioned. There could be mistakes with this. That's something we have to be cognizant of, is watch them make some sort of mistake today. And imagine it creates like 3 Playstyle Plus players or something with maybe a mistake with some of the Evos. So I think that's something we have to watch very closely today. But once again, if you have any center attacking mids or players that are max 87 rated that would potentially fit that Evo, I would sell them into the hype, unless the leaks, whenever they drop today before content, look absolutely incredible, insane. And if they do look insane, then guess what? Center attacking mid prices are probably going to drop a bit on the market. That's the first thing that we can, be a little careful with today, is center attacking mids. Also center backs, if the Chiellini SBC is really good, but especially for that Evo, what really could hurt the market today, and we got to talk about the market a bit here. Before we talk about the tournaments, what could really hurt the market today is an Evo that is, like, let's say this first 2 Playstyle Plus Evo actually costs like 100,000 coins, but it's really good. that could hurt the market because people would have to sell a few cards to go do the Evo. And then if the Evo is that hype, then center attacking mids who they don't need in their team anymore tradable, they could be selling those cards. So I'd be very careful with cam position players today. I'd be a little careful with center back position players as well. And we'll just really have to wait and see what content brings and see how good the Evo is to really know how much the market is going to be hurting or not hurting based on how good or not good the Evo is today. So watch out for the leaks according to what this Evo boost is going to give us. Now, a little bit more about the market. I want to look at fodder cards because fodder on recent Friday nights has actually done pretty good after content for like a couple of hours. And if you still have some team of the weeks, if you still have some fodder, I think these cards right now, a little bit low on 85s. I think they would jump up a little bit after the content drop today on Friday. Wait, weren't these like, okay, these cards were 3.8K yesterday. They're down to 2.7 right now. Maybe they rise a little bit till the content drop today on Friday. I could see that happening. Same thing if like you bought 90s. Like I sold my Rodri's yesterday at 35,000 coins. Took the profit there. That was decent. I would try to sell all of these cards, everything fodder related, at least in the first couple of hours after content today. Team of the weeks, I think, are still over 20,000 coins. They were 22K yesterday at one point. I sold a couple like 21,750. Yeah, they're still sitting right around 20,000 coins. So I think you want to sell those cards right after content or even right beforehand if you don't want to risk it. And when we're talking about the meta market and some of these future stars cards, like I know I said it earlier last week, I'm still a little bit skeptical about how the market can move in the next couple of days. If this promo does end up hitting, and if these cards that we can create through evolutions and craft through SBCs, and if EA give us a way to get the Chiellini done with like a new upgrade pack there or something that would help us craft it easier, like if it does drain some coins from the market, I could start to see again the beginning of some of that dipping in price movements that we thought we would see. Like Future Stars Team 1 still doing pretty good. A couple cards are down. Most things are just chilling. The market overall is still just chilling. But, you know, if the content does cook today, then I do believe you could see some of those price drops that would start and then maybe continue throughout the rest of the weekend. Now, we got to talk about the tournaments. Last thing, it's not just Weekend League that is going to be a popular place for gameplay today. It's going to be the lightweight, midweight, and heavyweight royalty tournaments. Now, I want to take a look at this. All of these tournaments have limited number of entries, but they refresh every day. And the general way to know how this works is you win the lightweight tournament, you qualify for the middleweight. You win the middleweight, you qualify for the heavyweight. They all have different reward sets, which you can actually see right now in game. So for the first one, the lightweight tournament, you can only have 190 and above player, 388 and above players. Those are the only requirements. You take a look at the rewards right here, as you have 5 entries per day, of course, refreshing every single day. Want to make that well known. You get an 82x3, an 83-3, an 83-5, an 84-3, an 85x2, and that's it. Let's say you win that tournament. Ding, ding, ding. You get upgraded to the middleweight royalty tournament, which once again is classic match, short matches, and it's 5 entries per day. And the only requirement here is that you win the lightweight tournament. Now, the requirements for the squad on this one are interesting. It says 91 and higher, max 4. The other squad requirement, which is hidden like right here behind my face camera, says complete Founder Edition players, minimum 1. Complete Founder Evolution players, minimum 1. I don't know if we've had a Founders Evolution this year. So either that squad requirement has a glitched text or something is wrong with that, or something's going to happen with Founders Evolutions today that we don't know about, because that happened in previous years, but I don't think, or maybe we did. The Founders Evo this year was like that Musiala one, wasn't it? Maybe not. I digress. We're going to have to watch out for that one because I'm curious to see what that kind of changes to or if it stays the same. But the rewards for the middleweight tournament are an 82-3, an 83-3, 84-3, a cosmetic evolution with a little crown on it right there, and then another evolution for a playstyle or playstyle plus for the group reward. And the big tournament, the heavyweight royalty tournament, is 10 times per day entry, 4 rounds, classic match, and again, you only qualify for this by winning the middleweight tournament. The requirements here are interesting. You have to use a knockout royalty icon or hero in your starting 11 to play in this tournament, and the rewards here are an 82-3, an 83-3, a cosmetic evolution, an 85x3, and another playstyle or playstyle plus Evo. And I guess I'm also wondering, is there going to be some sort of like completionist objective or like play objective and trying to get us to be motivated to play for those tournaments, not just to get the wins, but to also play games. And then, like, is there going to be some other objective that ties in with those tournaments? So that's what I'm very, very curious about today, to see what EA does with that mode. But honestly, I got a couple of save packs today. The Keeling looks good. The Evo has potential. It's a promo Friday to actually, you know, maybe be a little bit excited about. I've sold up on everything. I got all my coins ready to go here for today. We'll be trading a bit. We'll be watching the market, of course, in real time after content today to see what it looks like it's going to do based on how good or not good the content looks like it's going to be today. So if you want to check that out, make sure you come by here on YouTube or on Twitch. Link is down below in the description. But you know what? Let's have a fun Friday in this game, man. EA delivered today with some knockout royalty, fire card designs, good SBCs, Evos. Like, you know what? Let's have some fun again. So this looks promising, but we'll see how it ends up. But that's going to be the video for me today, guys. If you did enjoy it, drop a thumbs up on this one. Comment down below if you have any questions. And, of course, subscribe if you're new. And I'll see you guys in the stream today. Have a happy Friday. It's been Nate, TheFutAccountant. See you there. Peace out.